going on, everybody? We are back, finally. So, a couple things I want to go over. First of all is my brother Jason. He's going to help us today going over a couple different things. So, I want to start, I feel like a lot of MMA guys really struggle finding a wizard. So, the first thing I want to do is define a wizard. So, he's going to start on a head inside single. We can actually come down. Let's go this side, actually. Go head inside here. So, bring your body up this way, right there. So, the definition of a wizard is a hand between the bodies, right? My body's here, his body's here. He wants to go this way. The wizard hand is the one that's going to keep him out in front or allow me to keep leverage, right? So if he throws his head to the outside, this is not the wizard anymore. This is not the arm between the bodies. And this is where a lot of guys get tricked, because now, if I hold this tight, all I'm doing is holding him in good position, right? Does that make sense? So as soon as this guy rolls his head, or we just need to understand that this is the arm between the bodies. If his head's on the outside, same leg, now it's this hand. It's this hand here. And I need to start leaning over top here, right? So I want to go over that. And we're going to do it again as we go through this video. But I just want to kind of define that, because it's very tricky, especially when you're starting to use the cage and there's things going on where guys are rolling heads to the outside and it switches the wizard. So to begin, the first thing I want to do is I want to start with a head inside single, and we're going to find our wizard right here, hand between the bodies. Boom, right there. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe. Right? But I don't need to muscle this. It's going to be leverage, and I'm going to put pressure on his muscles. This is not going to be muscle for muscle. All I want to do is use leverage, and I want to strain his arms. I want to make everything heavy. I want him to come up and be like, man, I don't want to shoot on that guy ever again. So we'll start here. I got my wizard here. I'm going to go knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe. Now, I need to square my hips up. So this knee needs to come off the mat. So right here, he's got a good single leg, right? And I'm going to turn my hips here. And I'm going to look for this back hamstring, or I'm going to go palm out to this back ankle right here. So, go ahead, get this. Hand between the bodies. Boom. Knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe. Square hips over top of his head. Hamstring, back ankle, palm out, running him down. Boom. Now, we'll go head outside. So he goes head outside shot. There it is, boom. Now, this is, I don't want to be doing this. I know there's some good jiu-jitsu guys that can go guillotine. If that's your specialty, go with it. But if we're talking about wrestling, this guy has my leg. I can't just sprawl and muscle through this, right? So this hand is not the wizard hand. I'm going to bend my knee because he's got it trapped, right? So I can't just pull this back. What I can do, bend my knee, put my toe in, right here. Now I start to wizard this way. I want to drive this knee down. Boom, right there. Now, once we get here, let's spin this way a little bit. So he's still got a head outside single. He's still dangerous here. I need to continue to lean over top of his head and keep using this wizard. Here. And now I'm still getting knee toe, knee toe, knee toe, knee toe. Square hips. Back hamstring, back ankle, palm out. Take the back. Really simple. You guys can get stuff going. Here. Boom. I want to take my chest towards his head. So I can't sprawl, but I can bend my knee. Belly wizard. Chest towards his head. Stuff that head. Belly would drop that knee down, knee down, knee down, knee down. Right there. Now, my knee should not be on the ground. But I want to tighten up a couple things. Continue the belly wizard. Lean over top of his head. Here. Knee toe, knee toe, knee toe, knee toe. Hip square. Back hamstring. Run him down. Now, a couple of things I want to go over here from the head inside single. So, what I really want to do, I'll go back in here, head inside. So let's say I get my belly wizard, which is a hand between the body. Over here. Knee toe, knee toe, knee toe, knee toe. Let's say I break that lock and he starts coming out. Yeah, right here. Now, stay right there. In MMA, this happens all the time. It's constantly an opportunity. I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to bring it right inside here for his armpit. So we're here. This guy's not, he's not a pushover. He's a tough guy. So I'm going to come right here. This back hamstring here. Let's go under that real quick. So hand between the bodies, boom, right here. His body, my body, hand, stopping him from taking my back, right? So here, Nito. Right here. And I'm gonna reach under. Grab his armpit. Looking for that back hamstring. Right there. Wanting him down. Pass the guard on the way. Pass the guard on the way down. Okay, so I want to go over a couple of drills here that I think will be helpful. One that I used to do all the time was just a simple spin drill. Were you facing camera? Yeah. So, simple spin drill. Well, actually, let's go this way to start. When you guys are doing this, right? So I want to make sure I'm on my toes, my head and chest are up, and I'm putting pressure on them. So as I start to go, just spinning here, right? Other way. Other way. You get the idea. Now, once you've done that a bunch and you get the idea of taking the guys back, we're going to throw back in here because a good guy's not going to let you do this. So I'm going to block. So I put pressure down. I'm on my toes here. I'm mobile. Block here. Hamstring. Spin. Block. Hamstring. Block. Hamstring. Other way. So pretty simple there. Just a really easy spin drill, but it'll get you moving and get you attacking from these positions. I see too many guys, especially in MMA, they get here, right, and they squeeze and hold. This guy's gonna come up. He's definitely gonna come up, he's not gonna stay there. So we gotta pull him down, pressure down. Yeah, get an elbow to touch. Get an elbow to touch. There's my spin drill. Right there, same thing. Now, I'm here, boom. Here. Right there, taking the back. Okay, so, last thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna use this against him. I know that if this guy takes a sweep single, I got my belly whizzer, and I'm more than likely, 99 times, I'm probably gonna go this way. Belly whizzer, cover the head, square up, take the back hamstring. So, now that we know that, let's use it against him. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a single, and I'm expecting this guy to cover my head. That's what good guys are gonna do. So as soon as he does, there's gonna be a little bit of a gap. Let me switch sides. There's gonna be a little bit of a hole. So I'm in on a single, he starts to run around my head. Right there. Here, just stop right there. So right here. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift this leg. I'm gonna roll my head to the outside, knee slide here. And when I do, my trail leg has gotta come up here. So looking up his back right there. Oh, now, there's another way we can finish, which we'll do this time. So he covers my head, he's doing everything he's supposed to. All I'm gonna do, outside knee up, toe down, outside knee up, roll my head. Knee slide. Now, he's a good guy. He's gonna turn around and find his whizzer. Catch his balance. Yeah, go ahead. So, yeah, right there. Other hand. Yeah, and I don't know if it's doable, but now I'm gonna keep this position. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go head high, chest high, look up his back here. Right there. The scramble's over. So, in MMA, I can step through Turk, right there, put him on his back, or you can take the back. We're gonna shelf that leg though. So he covers, here, outside knee up, roll, knee slide, right here. Head high, chest high, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift this leg, look up the back, look up the back, look up the back, right there. So, those couple things. Find your whizzers on both sides because guys are lefties and righties, so they switch sides, right? So get your spin drills in, get good at defending head inside and head outside. And then once you're ready, start using that against them. Good luck, guys. What do you think?
Good, good, really good.
I wonder how long that was.